Welcome to Guide and Grow TV. I'm Sylvia Arrington, and in this video series we're talking about child development and age-appropriate activities. So, 3 to 6 months. It's all about discovery. During this stage, infants are moving through a stage of discovery where their reflex actions become more purposeful as they start touching, grasping and mouthing everything. So, what can we use to help them move through this stage? Firstly, a low shelf where there are all different types of grasping activities. So let's have a look at what we've got. So there are things like this. It has a nice thin base so that the infant can grasp onto it. And of course, the rings that will make a nice sound. There are these that also have the bells. So again, they respond to the sound of the rattle, which will help them to do it even more. There are things like this, which are grasping beads. They're also used for mouthing. Again, we have the silver rattle. It makes a beautiful sound when it's shaken, and also the nice cold temperature when they do mouth this item. Also one of these sound tubes. Or you could give them a simple musical instrument, so like a mini maraca. It's got a great little handle. They can hold onto it, they can shake it. Again, they love the texture and the feel of it, whether it's in their hand or in their mouth. Something like these metal rings, again, nice cool temperature, and they're able to hold onto it with both hands. So it's really trying to give them some activities and items that are really going to help them with that grasping action. You know, they're starting to push up, you know, with their hands. So they really love strengthening that at this age. We've also got a basket of different balls. So again, this is a fantastic one, obviously BPA free, and it's got really thin areas so that they can hold on to it either with one hand or two. And you'll see your infant's reaction to these items. They'll start kicking their legs, they'll start moving them really quickly, and their hands as well, moving their hands really quickly, making some sounds. And this is how you know that they're really excited and really stimulated and engaged. And it's really important to observe your child. So just hand them something and allow them to explore it and to really start showing you what it is that they're interested in. That also brings me to baby paper. Again, they love the crinkle sound. You know, it's really pleasing on the ears, sensory. It's something that they love to touch and hold. Also a little bell in a cylinder, in a cube. So this is again something that they like to hold on to, move around. Again, something they can mouth, and it feels a little bit different. So exposing them to different kind of textures and you know, fabric and wood, and it really helps them to understand different textures as well. This is a puzzle ball. So again, you can have the ones that have a bell in it, or this one doesn't have a bell. So they can simply grasp onto it, mouth it, you know, you can roll it to them and things like that as they're on their tummy. You can also use those black and white cards that we had in our previous video, 0 to 3 months. So that's that there. Another crucial activity during this stage is having some hanging mobiles. However, this time they're going to be placed just above the infant's stomach. And what this really does is it starts to get them to start touching, grabbing, you know, grabbing the mobile, kicking. You'll see their legs come up and start kicking the ball. So this is fantastic because it's got that sound in it and they start really responding to it. Another mobile could be this one here, and it allows them to grasp onto the ring. So again, just hanging it so that it's just sitting above their stomach, and that way they can reach out to it and grab onto it. And it's this great satisfaction that they've held onto something or they've discovered a sound. And you'll see how initially, you know, it might be swinging and they won't touch it, and then if their hand by accident touches it, they'll get so excited and they'll do it more purposefully, and you'll really see how their development grows. Also things like, you know, the Gobby mobile and the Dancer mobile. These also could be hung for your infant at this age. Like I said, it is really about observing your child and seeing what it is that they're interested in. This 3 to 6 month age is all about discovery. Anything that encourages grasping, engagement with the mobile, so not just a visual one, and also, a basket of different balls, textures. We've also got things like these books. Now, the great thing about these is that primary colors are the ones that infants can see next. So red, blue, and yellow. Those are the colors that they'll be able to see more clearly as their vision develops. So this is a lovely book. It has, again, the black and white contrast images with also just a little pop of color there. And infants will really love looking at those, and they'll be really focused and engaged. And again, it encourages that collaborative approach with them to read a story and connect with them. Also, things like these pattern books, the same sort of thing, really high contrast images, and these are only done in primary colors. And so it's very age appropriate. And your infant will really love these as well. So you can just even pop them up as they're doing some tummy time, or if they're, on your lap as well. So there you have it, 3 to 6 months. Stay with us and we'll explore 6 to 9 months next.